Hey, Whitefields Church, today is Mother's Day, and so we want to wish all of you mothers and grandmothers a happy Mother's Day. We want you to know that we honor you and we value and esteem what you do as mothers to care for your children and to raise them up in the ways of the Lord. Throughout the Bible, we see the profound influence that godly mothers can have in the lives of their children. Currently, we're studying through the book of 2 Timothy, and in this book, we're told that Timothy's sincere faith was something that he received from his mother Eunice and his grandmother Lois. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, Paul mentions that Timothy was acquainted with the Holy Scriptures from his youth. Since we know that Timothy's father was not a believer, that means that Timothy's mother and grandmother had spent time with Timothy when he was young, introducing him to the Bible and teaching him about Jesus. We know that Timothy's mother and grandmother took Timothy to the church in Lystra when he was a child and as a teenager, and through their influence, Timothy eventually came to put his faith in Jesus and decided to live for and follow him. Timothy went on to become a key member, a key figure in the early church. But think about it like this: without the loving investment of Lois and Eunice in Timothy's life, exposing him to the Scriptures, taking him to church, there would be no book of 2 Timothy. As mother and grandmother, they played a pivotal role in Timothy's spiritual life, which all of us are still benefiting from to this day. To all you mothers, I want to encourage you with the words of Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, which says, "Do not grow weary in doing good, because you will reap a harvest in due season if you do not give up." I know that as mothers, there are many things you do for your children which no one ever sees. There are times when you do things and no one says thank you. There are sacrifices you make which seem to go unnoticed or unappreciated. But I want you to know that God sees all of those things and He appreciates them. Your sacrifices and your service are known to Him, and your labor is not in vain. As you raise your children in God's ways, you are doing God's work, and it's important. So thank you for all that you do, and may God fill you with strength, endurance, and joy as you serve Him in your calling as a mother.